to share gratitude, create energy, and tell me something good.
Hey,
Can I go?
Real quick question. I'm sorry.
Rashida beat you, Alex. So
Right, Alex, I won't be long. Quickly, I have gratitude for script practice because yesterday I have a listing appointment for today for a FSBO, and I used the script that know that you're getting lots of calls from real estate agent. He was like, yes, I'm not here to list your property. You know how it goes, something like that. I nailed it yesterday, so I have the appointment today. So
Yeah.
that's
so
cool.
yeah, it was basically, I don't want to list your property. I want to help you get your house sold. That's what it was.
There it
You
is.
did okay?
There it is. I'm not interested in listing your home. I want to help you sell your home.
Yeah.
Boom, embedded command. That's exactly why we should get together. There you go. Okay, Alex, talk to me, my friend.
Let Valerie go ahead because she had a question that she had asked while you had your headphones off, and it's an important.
Okay.
Is the cultural summit all the KW or is it just my region? Because I got a note from my region. I was just wondering.
That might be a regional event.
Oh, okay.
I know we had one here in South Florida a couple of weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure, Valerie, that's for your region.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Talk to me, guys. Tell me something good.
I jumped back in after being sick last month. I finally got work. I went back to work at FedEx this morning at 3 o'clock. So here's my gym workout. So I'm back to normal or semi-normal.
Alex, I am so happy to see that.
So am I.
Yes.
So am I.
Yes. You know, our health is so important. And actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about that this morning. And don't ever put anything before your health.
I have something good.
Talk to us.
Actually, it's gratitude. First of all, Alex, every time I see you, I'm so thankful that you're here. And the stash is cool, dude. It's looking good. All right. But my gratitude goes out to Sarah Costa, who, you know, has been just such a rock for us. But for me, if I miss one role, when I missed a role play the other morning, she called me, how are you? Everything okay? And it's just a culture that, you know, she's carrying on and, you know, that she's setting the example in terms of KW. So love you, Sarah. And thank you for always checking up on me. I don't know if she's on the call, but she knows.
I love that. Good job, Diane. And I agree with Alex. We all love your cat, by the way. And you know, when your cat starts scripting and getting appointments, then I want to hear about that.
Yeah, me too.
Chad agrees. He's nodding his head. I want to share gratitude for somebody who's on the call. She was in my Brady Bunch group here just a moment ago, and I lost her, but I know she's still here. Angel Tatum. Angel, I know you had some tests done yesterday. I know it was a little bit of a scary day for you, and just know that you were in my prayers, and I am grateful to see you here today.
Thank you. I am grateful that I made it through the test. That was really scary. I did not enjoy it, but now it's just one more thing I have experience with, and I don't have to fear so much. So
there you go. Love it. Love
Thanks.
it. Yes, and the angel smile is back. I was missing that on our call the other day.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about the results until I get the results on Monday. So I can't change the results. The positive is they let me go yesterday, so it can't be too dire. That's my thoughts. There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I have gratitude for somebody else. My MCA joined us this morning, Ryan Malloy. This may be your first Survive to Thrive call. And I'm so happy that you're here. I really am. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, everybody.
There he is. This guy's a rock star, by the way. For those of you who are not part of the Coral Springs Market Center, holy cow, you want to know what a great MCA looks like? Just watch Ryan. He's one of the best. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so this call's a call I've been thinking about for a while. And when I make a decision, sometimes it looks like we are recording good. Sometimes it may appear as I've made a decision quickly and jumped. Just know that a lot of time and a lot of thought, a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of time in my journal, a lot of time speaking with those who have more knowledge than I do in order to get their opinion goes into making a decision. And when it's time to make a decision, don't spend any time analyzing that decision. You make the decision. I'm going to start by sharing something that Gary Keller has to say about this. So page 84 from our playbook. Here's what Gary says. When you begin to believe your big goal is possible, the natural result is that you start forming plans and get more focused on making things happen. Middle of the page, possibility thinking must be followed by action for those possibilities to have the chance of being fully realized. Remember, read slower and pay attention to the words because every word matters and there's gold nuggets in everything you read. Possibility thinking must, not should, must be followed by action for those possibilities to have the chance of being fully realized. In other words, anything short of action is going to lead to not realizing your goals. The problem for most is they assemble everything they need to pursue success, and then instead of actually pursuing it, they decide to think about it some more. Well, I'm not one of those people. Right or wrong, I'm not one of those people. When it's clear that there is a decision to be made, I'm going to make the decision. They hide behind continual inaction while calling it something else altogether. Inaction in the form of additional research, planning, preparation, or more plainly, procrastination. When you are ready, anything short of action is just plain inappropriate. So the real estate industry is going through some major stress right now. How many of you get recruiting calls? Raise your hand. Everybody on this call does. Daily, some of you. You know, I'm a team leader, right? That's my job. That's what I get paid to do. I'm here because I love you guys and because I support you. And I take a stand for your greatness. However, I have one job. One person pays me to do that job. His name is Alan Waxman. He's the OP of the Market Center in Coral Springs. And we're under attack. My agents are not only getting calls every day, they're getting emails that are directed to the agents of Keller Williams Coral Springs. Why is everybody leaving your office? Now, as a team leader, I have a job to do. And that job is to take a stance for my agents. And that job is going to require all of my effort. Every minute I have, every ounce of energy I have, 100% of my focus. The reason the industry is going through so much stress right now, by the way, is because the industry is changing. If you haven't been paying attention, I know you have, so I take that back. You've been paying attention. And what we know Excuse me one second. Well, I find my power cord because I certainly wouldn't want to lose power in the middle of this call. That wouldn't be cool. And my computer is telling me my battery is running low. What we know, I'm multitasking, which is not good. Don't tell Gary Keller, he would be happy. What we know is that traditional real estate is under attack. We know that there are companies that want the real estate industry to become a technology company that is a technology base that is enabled by agents. We also know that there are sellers and buyers who are moving away from traditional real estate. Now, there's nothing you can do to stop that. It's going to happen. Here's the question we don't know. How much of an effect is that going to have on our industry? Well, let's just say it's a 20 to 30% effect. Let's just say that 20 to 30% of the sales in your market are going to go away in the next 12 to 24 months. And if there's 2,000 homes being sold every month in your market, then that means that there's 400 to 600 fewer sales available to traditional real estate. Now, everybody on this call, we're traditional real estate. Traditional meaning that you are the fiduciary in the middle of the real estate transaction, serving buyers and sellers using technology in order to meet their needs. And we're on the side of the battle that's fighting to keep you in the center of the transaction. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And the reason these companies are working as hard as they are to recruit you is because there is a battle for market share. Now, the reason there is a battle for market share is because we know that on the other side of this industry shift, the industry is going to get smaller. There are going to be fewer companies and fewer real estate agents. And the companies that are competing for market share are competing for survival. Those are the companies that are going to survive this on the other side of this industry shift. There will be fewer real estate companies. There will be fewer real estate agents. Now, the good news for you guys is you're part of Keller Williams Realty. We're one of the ones who survived this. I can just tell you, you want to see the end of the story? I can tell you how it ends. We win.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it's become clear to me that my market center needs 100%. Sorry, I told myself I was not going to be emotional on this. My market center needs 100% of my attention, which means this is my last Survive to Thrive call. The agents who are coaching with me in Rainmaker Coaching, I will finish the week. I will finish my calls that I have scheduled with all of you through the end of the week. And that will be the end of Rainmaker Coaching. Because anything and everything that I do that takes me away from 100% focus, fighting for my agents. Remember, I have one job. I have a boss. His name is Alan Waxman, who pays me to run Coral Springs Market Center. And I owe it to him to give him 100% of my attention, 100% of my focus, 100% of my effort. And I'm going to do that. Here's the other thing that some of you know and some of you don't. You could probably imagine that when somebody is disruptive, and I've been pretty disruptive, when somebody is disruptive, not everybody likes it. And there are 32 market centers in the South Florida region. I'm a part of that team. They're part of my team. Those are my brothers and sisters. The OPs and the team leaders of those market centers are part of my family. And you could probably imagine some of them aren't too excited about,
lose weight.
guys, if you're talking, please hit mute. There are some of them who aren't very excited with what I've been doing. I'm okay with that. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to keep fighting for my agents. And I'm going to ignore the stress and noise. You know, Jason Abrams said in the Keller Williams Realty International growth call on Monday that the person in the room who is fighting the hardest for change is looked at as the most radical person in the room. Well, who do you think that person is?
You.
Yeah. So I went to another one of my books. And I thought, what would Andy Andrews have to say about this? And I thought, hold on a second. You know, Andy closes the noticer, great book, please read it. He closes the noticer with a letter from Jones. And here's what Jones had to say when he was saying goodbye to Andy Andrews. In desperate times, much more than anything else, people need perspective. For perspective brings calm. Calm leads to clear thinking. Noise, friction, stress. Perspective. Perspective brings calm. It leads to clear thinking. Clear thinking yields new ideas, and ideas produce the bloom of an answer. And my good friend Ryan Malloy, more than any of you, because I'm on calls with him one-on-one every day, know that what I need right now is perspective. I need calm. Because if I don't have calm, I'm done. I need clear thinking so that I can see the ideas that God is putting right in front of me. So I can find the answers. And I'll close the same way that Jones closed. I am not gone. I will be around. The best is yet to come. I will be back. This is not goodbye. This is not goodbye forever. This is goodbye for now.
Mr. Dietz, you have been helping us all for the last year while we've been dealing with coronavirus. You've been coaching us, you've been helping us, and I think I could speak for everybody when I say because of your actions of what you're doing right now, we've all grown, we've all gotten better. I think one of the things that you've taught us is that we are all family, not just Coral Springs, not just Fort Lauderdale, but the people on this Zoom call are all family. And one of the things that you taught us is the fact that as family, if any of us need help, we all know that we're just a phone call away. And that's something that you basically helped teach us. I think I speak for everybody when I say thank you for everything that you've been doing. And yeah, you need to focus right now on your one thing. And thinking back 5 years ago when you first unlocked the door to Coral Springs and your goal was to become #1. Now that you're #1, unfortunately, you have all these little termites that are trying to bite and take a piece of you. And that's where you need to stand up and basically show them why you're #1. And whatever we can do to help you, support you, let us know.
Thank you, Alex. Jessica Giuliani. Yes, is there a way that you can continue to follow me in my journey? The Survive to Thrive page is not going away. I will post videos there. It won't be daily, and it will be often. And I will continue to provide you with value in order to help you on your journey on a destination that is assured.
And John, may I say something?
Of course.
And I'm usually quiet, but I just want you to know that so many of us carry you with us each and every single day. And practically every Zoom call that I attend, your name comes up all the time. We're always talking about John said this and John told us to do that, and look at John's script, and this is John's objection. So I just want you to know personally that you have added so much value to my life, and so much value to the lives of others, and a lot of these people I know you don't know, but I just want you to know that almost every room that I'm in, your name always comes up. And I really love you. I appreciate you. You're the absolute best. You've been my coach without even knowing that you're my coach. And I just think you're absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Dot. I appreciate that.
Hey,
Thank you.
John.
Yes,
John,
sir. Yes, sir.
This is Wally, and I'm in Northern Virginia, and I've followed you for a very long time. I am very, very grateful for the knowledge sharing and for the impact you have made in my life. I'm retired and I don't really have to do this, but I'm doing it because I need to pay it forward.
Mhm.
And every time I get on your call, you always put out something to tell me, keep going on, keep doing what you're doing. And I'm going to say this to you as well. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll be fine. And all the people that surround you will be fine. I am very, very, very grateful for being on this platform. Shelley, you were the one that turned me on to John, and I appreciate it. And hey, John, if you ever come back, you have my email. If you have anything you want to pass on to all of us, and I pray and I beg you to always keep us in everything that you do. At least pass on some nuggets here and there to us, because we depend on you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
John, I'd like to say something.
Sure, Lance.
So you know me because you coach me privately. So you know I'm not a morning person, and you definitely know that I work till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna be lost without this Survive to Thrive, because this is the reason that I get up in the morning. I mean, obviously I have a million other reasons, but you know, when you're self-employed, you know what self-employed people do when it's time to get up and they don't feel like getting up? They don't get up. So every now and then people need a little bit of extra motivation just to get up a little bit earlier than they normally would. And you've been that for me for over a year now. I know that you make decisions that's in the best interest of all of us, including yourself. But but I'm going to be lost without this call in the morning. I'll just be honest with you.
I appreciate you sharing that, Lance. I do. And I'm going to go back to how I started the call. I do this because I care about you guys. I do this because I love this group. My heart is a heart of serving others. And the only thing that I can share with you, my friend, is know that even if we're not connected via Zoom, I'm up on my morning routine. That's never going to change. And I'm going to be thinking about you. Connect with me in spirit. Go on that gratitude walk with me in spirit. Sit down and pray and meditate with me in spirit. And know that you are not alone. I am with you. I'm just not looking at you from the other side of a computer.
John, can I share something?
Sure, Sarah.
First of all, thank you. And I just want to read from Andy Andrews. And it says on page 110, my God has bestowed on me many gifts. And for those I will remember to be grateful. Too many times I have offered up the prayers of a beggar, always asking for more and forgetting to give thanks. I do not wish to be seen as a greedy child, unappreciative and disrespectful. I am grateful for the sight and sound and breath. If ever in life there is a pouring out of blessings beyond that, then I will be grateful for the miracle of abundance. And I'm grateful for the miracle of abundance that God has bestowed upon me and us with having these conversations every morning. I'm grateful because you instilled standards. You instilled the reason why I can wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning without an alarm and be out on a gratitude walk and be done by 6 a.m. and be ready for role playing script practice at 7 a.m. And I'm grateful for the installation of those standards that are not negotiable. And I'm grateful for that. And I thank you. And I'm pretty close. I'm close enough to the Coral Springs office to drive over there and pop in and say hello, and I will. But I wanted you to know that I'm grateful, all of the people that you've helped and the people that you've helped me help and the people that you have helped me to help in the future. And those generations unborn are grateful even now. And I want to thank you for that. Thank you. And if there's anything that I could do to help you or support you, just know, even if you just need to text me, just text it to me. But I want you to know that every single day I cover you with prayer. I lift you up before the Creator, that whatever it is that you want, that you need, that your heart's desires are, that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding is poured out on you every single day. And just know that there are people always covering you in prayer.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome, John.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and an opportunity for me to share something with my Coral Springs family. Script practice is coming back to the Market Center. I will be in there at 9 every morning. It's my job. I get paid to do that. I have a responsibility to Alan Waxman and to all of you. Whether there's 2 people in the room or 50 people in the room, I will be there at 9 a.m. every day, starting tomorrow, for live script and role play practice. And we're going to take today off, quite honestly, just because I need an emotional break. And tomorrow I will be in the Market Center at 9 a.m. ready to script and role play with you.
Will that be live?
I will post it live. However, it will be live on Zoom. Yes, you'll have an opportunity to jump in and watch. And it's not for any other reason other than how I started this call. Focus. My job is to focus on those Coral Springs agents in order to help them build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. So yes, you'll be able to be a participant via Zoom. However, I'm going to be speaking to the people in the room. So please don't get mad at me. And remember what I said, when it's time to take action, I take action. It may not always be the right decision, but I don't overanalyze, I jump.
Gonna miss you, John. And
Valerie.
take forward the things that you've taught us.
Yeah, me too. And you're a true example. I don't like it, just like I didn't like the test yesterday, but you are a true example of what it takes.
Well, Angel, I appreciate that. I do. Thank you.
John, this is Carol. I have nothing but gratitude for you and your integrity and all that you pour out. And you're on a destination that's assured, and that's something that you taught me. And I'll keep that with me forever. Thank you.
Thank you, John. This
Yeah.
is Shauna.
One more real quick thing, John, is something for you folks to go ahead and look forward to is the next time we actually have a family reunion. I had this strange feeling that you're going to need a bar to go ahead and have all these people come up to you and actually be able to touch you and say thank you, and that show you what a rock star they became because of you. So, you know, just because we're not on Zoom anymore, family reunion is going to be crazy with these folks.
Got to set it up.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Shoshana, talk to me.
I just wanted to say thank you. Just like Lance, I could not get up. And I remember when this was at 8 o'clock and I'm like, oh my God, it's so early. But then I started getting up at 8 and you to 8:30. And I just want to say thank you because you're the reason why I didn't give up.
I'm still there, Shoshana. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. All right, I've got 9:02. Sticking to schedules. Guess what time it is?
Time to go to work.
Time to get
It's
to
gonna
work.
be, sorry, John, is this gonna be the same Zoom link we can access or no?
So script practice starting tomorrow is live in Coral Springs. And for those of you who want to join via Zoom, this link is the link. Just jump on and watch and take notes. Okay, time to get to work. What is work? Work is 20
Work.
conversations. Go for it, Sarah. Go for it.
What is work? Work is 20 conversations a day. 20 conversations a day is a standard, not 19, not 18, not 17 conversations, because when I have 17 conversations, the 18th conversation could have been a listing that I did not get, and I didn't even know it because I never made the phone call. 20 conversations a day is a standard, set standards. Go Shoshana. Or Diane.
Okay, the purpose of the call is to make care calls, not sales calls. Always lead with gratitude. Remember to say thank you for taking my call. Sorry. I appreciate you, John. Bring value to every single conversation. Every day in every conversation, focus on getting one face-to-face appointment with someone that wants to sell real estate, getting a referral, adding one person to my database. Go Shoshana.
Set non-negotiable standards. Live up to those standards. 20 conversations a day is a standard. One face-to-face appointment per day is a standard. Adding one person to my database every single day is a standard. Go Melissa. Find someone today that is thinking of buying or selling real estate. Whether it's 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, it does not matter because I need listings and buyers a year from now. I am looking for opportunity, period. Not opportunity today, opportunity, period.
Once I have entered those 200 people into my pipeline, I follow up forever because I reject rejection. No is not a word that lives in my vocabulary. No simply means not yet. Since I have followed up with them forever, when they change their mind and they make a new decision based on new information, they decide to hire me. There's absolutely nothing that will cause me to stop calling them other than they sold their home, they listed with another agent, or that I'm dead. Other than that, I keep calling because success is absolutely guaranteed. Make it a great day.
Great job, everybody. Make
Thank
it
you, John.
a great day. Make it a great
Thank you,
day.
John. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, John.
See you soon,
Thank you,
John.
John.
Thank you.
We'll
You're a
be
rock star.
back. We'll be
Thank you.
back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I will be back. Make it a great day.
Okay.
Praying
bye.
for you, John.